I'll tell you this, Dave, and I don't want you to react too hotly to this.
Okay.
But last night, I saw my friend the Diesel, who you know is an insurance agent.
Yeah.
Okay, and now you've had some words to say about insurance before.
Yeah, but not about him. He's
Not
a
about
good guy.
him. He's a great guy and a great insurance agent.
I'm sure he is.
But Dave, sometimes, insurance will fight you.
I stay down on it sometimes.
You do. That's true.
Bosses don't like it.
That's been your modus operandi for some time. So last night, we have a friend who just recently lost his home in a fire, and it's just horrific, So I just quizzed the Diesel for a second. I said, now, will insurance pay for everything? He's, oh, yeah. Insurance is going to really come through for him.
That's a relief.
And then he said, yeah, your boy Dave may poo-poo it, but insurance is there for you. And it takes a lot to get Diesel riled like that, but boy, he was.
It does.
He was.
Wow.
And I said, oh, yeah. He goes, you give Dave Aiken a message for me that insurance takes care of it.
Like a good neighbor, Diesel is there.
Exactly
Yes.
right. He's like, they don't say
He's
it.
Ned
for
the
nothing.
head Ryerson.
He's an insurance.
Well, you go check in with your friend in about 6 months.
Well, okay, fair enough. Shot fired.
Long term, that's great.
Okay.
Do we know how are they doing short term, Kelly? Have you reached out?
That's the thing.
No, I'm seeing him tomorrow night. He wanted to
Good.
get together and just talk about anything other than what's going on with him.
a bit of normalcy.
A bit of normalcy.
Man, that's going to be hard for you to
It'll be
do.
tough.
I mean,
You're not going to be good at that.
Yeah.
obviously I want to.
Because you're going to want to ask him all the questions.
Of course. That's the one thing. He's like, I keep texting him, like, what can I do for you? And he's like, I just want to get together with the guys and talk about anything else other than what's going on with me. And I was like, okay, but what I want to say is, what's going on with you? I want
I have to know.
Give me the details.
It's the journalist in
Yeah.
you, Kelly.
It's the journalist. Give me the details of
Well, you're
everything.
just going to have to talk politics, I guess.
I guess politics, religion. Those are the two things. Sports. Those are the things that we'll
It's
be
going to
talking.
be so hard for you.
Remember the Diesel was the guy who was so upset. He's an insurance agent, and when Tom Brady was doing that documentary on his life. On draft day, Tom Brady thought he wasn't going to get drafted, and he was sitting with his parents, and, round after round slipped by, and he thought, I'm not going to be living my dream of being an NFL
I'm
quarterback.
never going to make it to the NFL.
I'm going to wind up having to work in insurance.
And it was hard. I remember taking a walk with my dad and mom around the block. It was just a tough day, Sorry about that. And, finally when the Patriots called, I was so excited. I was like, I don't have to be an insurance salesman,
Is that a fate worse than death? Oh, yeah.
Poor Diesel.
Because the insurance commercials weren't fun back then.
No, they were not fun. They were serious.
They were serious.
Right. And Diesel sees that. I remember I was watching that documentary with him. He just, a tiny tear down his cheek.
Well, that's fine, because I didn't want to be a quarterback anyway.
Diesel sees it and just says, I got to go, guys.
Of all the industries.
Of all the industry, he could have said anything. I don't have to sell insurance for the rest of my life.
You know me, I don't know how to, speaking of television and Brady, apparently there's a new series he's doing, The Man in the Arena.
I've heard of that. Yep. Is it on,
I've only heard of it. I don't know. Is it ESPN Plus or is it a streamer?
I don't know. I think it's a streamer. And
But is it about his time with the Pats? I don't think it's current.
I believe that's right,
Tom.
But I've only heard of it. I've not seen anything more about it. But he is doing that.
I think it's a weekly new episode, but I don't know anything about it. But
And
I hear it's interesting.
And HBO is doing a thing where it's Hard Knocks with the Colts during.
I keep forgetting about it.
It's during the season.
I keep forgetting.
I do too.
Because I have my DVR set for Hard Knocks.
Yep. But not in season.
But it didn't pick up the in season.
Right. And I did hear this too, that the NFL and Las Vegas is clamoring for a Tampa Bay New England Super Bowl, which could happen.
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible.
Absolutely.
The Patriots are on the come.
Been on it.
Been on the come for a few weeks now.
They're almost done with it.
You're right. I mean, honestly.
You don't want to peak too early.
No, I know.
I don't think they have.
The only thing to me that says the Patriots won't be in the Super Bowl, because they've got a great defense and the greatest coach and a good quarterback. I mean, he's a rookie, but he is a rookie. It's hard, I think.
Yes.
I mean, that's going to be tough for them. But, boy, they look good. They really do.
And, you could certainly argue that the Buccaneers are not the best team in the NFC.
You can definitely
They
argue.
need help.
You can.
Or need to
But
help.
I could see that. I mean, if I said to you today, one of them's going to be there, which would you take? If I say one, I think I'd take the Buccaneers.
Probably the Bucs.
Because they didn't look good last year midway through the season.
You're right.
You know,
No,
and
they clicked at the right time.
Yeah. And they have Brady. You know, they have the steady, and you never bet against him. But I'll tell you, if it's Tampa Bay, New England, I'm watching that game. Okay,
Wow.
I'm going to watch
that Super Bowl?
I'm going to watch.
You should have people over.
I will.
I'll tweet it.
Okay, please.
I will watch the Super Bowl.
That would be something.
Well, who's going to beat them? I mean,
Who the
the
Patriots?
Patriots.
Exactly. Chiefs.
Maybe the Bills.
I still think Kansas
How many times
City.
have they played the Bills?
They haven't played them at all. They play them this week.
Well, they're still the Titans.
Titans
put
could
it together,
be in the playoffs.
Yeah, the
and the
Titans.
Ravens as well.
Yeah, there's teams. They're definitely teams. But the Titans lost Derrick Henry, and even though he probably come back for the playoffs, I think he's going to be coming off an injury. The Bills and Patriots play this coming Monday night, and they play again like 2 or 3 weeks later, and that'll be huge. Both those games.
The Chiefs seem to have figured things out.
I think the Chiefs still might be the favorite, even though they started.
But they're not over. There's no overwhelming team in the AFC.
No. And the Patriots' defense is outstanding. I mean, I could see it.
That'll get you to Super
I could
Bowl.
definitely see it. Speaking of world records and sports, there is a new world record today from a guy in the UK named Paul Hunn. He has set the world record for the world's loudest burp ever.
Ooh. Is there audio?
There is audio.
Got to be.
I think Chris Demm said you can burp on command.
I can do it on command, but
Loud is what you're.
but volume you need to prepare for.
That's right. That's right.
And this is volume and length.
This is
Just
no,
decibels,
just
pure decibels.
just pure
Oh,
decibels.
just loudest. Okay.
And I've got it wrong here. The guy in England, Paul Hunn, set the record in 2009. It has stood since then. Now, a 51-year-old Neville Sharp in Australia, this is who you're going to hear, actually has passed it. The old record was 109.9 decibels, which is a jackhammer. That's how loud that is.
Wasn't there a time? Wasn't the belching volume record back and forth for a time?
Yes.
Maybe it's these two cats. I don't know.
They do go back and forth. This guy, though, for 12 years.
All right, that's longer than I expected.
So the 51-year-old Neville Sharp says his wife is the person who recognized his talents one night sitting around the table and said, "You really,
It's usually someone else
If you don't turn pro,
you really should go for this."
really needs to push you in the ring.
I don't have to sell insurance.
He can belch. So he's been trying for 5 years to beat
109?
109.9. This is the moment it happened. They
Do we have a 109 for reference?
I don't have a 109.
We don't have the
That's a
109?
no. So we have him doing it. This is the Australian.
112.4.
That's the moment. That's the moment right there.
I love Australia.
They had him hooked up to the decibel machine.
112.4.
Okay. Exciting.
Did you only get
Now, the original guy, Paul Hunn, who had the record since
Yes.
2009, says, I've got it at 117.9, but it's not
clocked?
It's not clocked.
That's it.
This is a belch he claims is 117.9, but it's not official, so it doesn't count. I don't know what makes it official, but he says there's your winner right there.
Maybe Guinness wasn't there.
Yeah, you've got to have witnesses
That's right.
and
That's just it.
calibrated equipment.
He said he just did this on his own one day.
I think I have a decibelometer on my phone.
Do you have one?
Yeah.
That's probably what he had, but it's not official.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it didn't work.
I'm dying to know how these guys prep. Is it soda? Is it a food?
That's a good
'cause
question.
sodas are
That's a
great.
good question.
I think that might just
Beer.
be natural ability too, though.
But
you got to
soda,
have something.
soda is the one. I just.
Although you guys don't drink them with those carbonated waters,
good.
that will give you.
Yeah.
Yeah, club soda.
Yeah.
I bombed the Diet Coke about an hour and 20 minutes ago. Chris Demm, so
Well, you're all in, aren't you?
I'm giving myself permission.
Okay.
I finally have agreed with myself.
When do I get my own time?
Thank you. Finally.
When was it going to be about me?
Finally, it's about me, okay? This is the first time it's been about me in so long.
Yes.
And this month, I'm taking to
You're
myself.
giving and giving. Finally, you're taking.
How many
right.
more diets will you have today? How many more cans?
At least 3.
It doesn't matter.
How
does
many
it?
I want.
Damn right.
Who cares? How many I
So
want.
you've just taken the what's the word? You've taken the fenders off.
Yeah.
The
They're
limited
gone.
restrictions.
That's
off?
right. The restriction plate, the restrictor plate, it's gone.
Yeah.
I'm just doing it.
So
That's
how
right.
many did you have yesterday? You
5.
You played pickle late into the night.
You did not have 5.
I did have 5 yesterday.
Holy hell.
And one of them was dry, was warm. I got home, my wife had bought some more because we were run out.
Couldn't wait.
And it wasn't in the fridge yet.
Good for you.
Yeah.
It's sort of like a junkie shooting up in the toe. I mean, I guess it gets the job done.
There's one
Don't let
left.
them do this.
There's one place left on your body
Can't find the vein. A warm diet.
They're all collapsed.
toe works.
I guess. Take your shoe off.
No, don't let them do this. You do you.
Thank you. I'm living my truth.
It's your season.
Thank you. It is. I appreciate
But you're not
that.
selling insurance.
That's right. This is about food as well. We had a PETA story yesterday. I was very into that. PETA, if you missed
The
it
greeting card story.
Yes, CVS has agreed to no longer sell greeting cards with orangutans, monkeys, chimpanzees, any ape.
Wearing tutus and
not
sunglasses and
doing
birthday
that.
hats.
PETA's been pressuring for more than 10 years. Look, this makes people think they're just playthings. They're
Do we think, going back to yesterday's PETA story about the greeting cards, what if we Photoshop that stuff on there? Is that cool?
No, it's not cool because they don't want them used, period, because they're an endangered species.
If you see an ape or a monkey on a greeting card, you think,
yeah,
life's great.
life's great. They're all fine. They're not fine. That was their whole point. So a big, big dent yesterday when CVS said we are, at their 10,000 locations, are not selling those greeting cards anymore. And Walgreens says, we'll think about it.
Yeah.
So that's the next domino to fall.
CVS, they fall quick. They were the first ones to quit selling cigarettes.
They sure were.
Oh, you're right.
Walgreens still got them. I bought the last pack of cigarettes in Key West at a CVS. I had to go in there and
Is that
you put your
clocked?
picture in
Is
the
that
paper?
clocked? Is
no,
that
it's
real?
not clocked.
Wow. You're like burp guy.
That's not clocked.
It's not clocked.
For he's a jolly good friend.
We have one pack of cigarettes.
I'll take it, but it costs. I want it.
What was your brand? What was the last brand?
It was some off-brand. It might have been Kent or something like that. But they were. It's the last pack they had, and I was desperate. It's right there by the Hawks Breath Saloon.
Oh, I know. It's right down there in the center.
Yeah.
What'd you pay? $600?
Well, first of all, it was Florida.
Yeah.
Last pack. Oh, I don't know. It was probably about $13, $14.
He wanted it.
I don't care.
You think anyone's going to come in and buy all tax? No one would actually buy this, right?
So I know CVS track record for giving up on things.
They give up on things.
They're easy.
They give up on things quickly. This is a story also from PETA. They have named their Person of the Year this year, and it's Billie Eilish, the singer. Billie Eilish is the 2021 Person of the Year.
What's her resume?
It's a good one. First of all, she has gone completely vegan. She has
Next.
okay.
Yeah, that's.
She's teamed with Nike to come up with a vegan sneaker, which she did. She has a vegan perfume fragrance, which she put out. And she's produced...
Does it smell like broccoli?
What's a vegan sneaker?
I clearly have made the right choice by not listening to her music.
I just love her. I think she's terrific.
That's because she has big boobs.
I think she's great.
She's got green hair.
No, not anymore. She's blonde, right?
Yeah,
she's
changed
blonde
it.
now.
She's done a few things. She's got a vegan shoe, which she collaborated with Nike. She has produced a vegan documentary called They're Trying to Kill Us. She's come out with a vegan fragrance and a vegan milk chocolate bar that has no actual milk in it.
Or chocolate.
That's right.
Well, no, I guess chocolate's a plant.
So they've named her Vegan of the Year.
I guess she earned it.
Imagine living your dream job at Nike, designing sneakers, and then one day you're told, by the way, you're on the Billie Eilish vegan sneaker team. I'd be like, I'm going to Adidas. I'm taking my talents to Adidas.
You remember what happened to
There's some hummus on your desk, Bob. For lunch? No, you have to make a shoe out of it.
There's some celery, some hummus.
It's dried hummus.
Yeah.
Now be careful. You can't. They're gentle. You got to be real gentle with them. They'll crack on you.
Can I use pita? I mean, pita bread?
Pita bread?
Yeah.
Now, remember what happened to Dax Shepard 5 years ago? Dax Shepard was named Vegan of the Year, but had to admit after he received all the accolades that in June, in a weak moment, he had a chicken sandwich.
Did they
Then he
cancel
was-
him? Is he dead?
He came back from
Dead
that.
too now?
Maybe he's dead to PETA. I don't know, but he's obviously
What a
come back.
glorious moment.
I love it.
He did. He had a grilled chicken sandwich.
That
human.
was so good.
He had to say, I had a grilled chicken sandwich.
It's like when you break your Diet Coke fast, Kelly.
That's right. I'll have to. Yeah. Well, you admit to it. You just say, "This is what I've done."
What do they call it? Owning it?
Yeah, you're just honest with yourself.
I'm not. This is the last month of my life that I'll ever have Diet Coke. This is the last month of my life. I'm never having.
God, imagine working your dream job with a guy like you. Oh wait, that's me.